Hey YouTube, Tootie back again with a gifts, pickups and bit of tales from the booter. So it's nearly 12 o'clock, fucking right day of it today. Oh god, feels a bit coarse after last night. Right, anyway, new subs. Thanks guys, all those that joined us, should I say, on the channel. Really do appreciate it, because not to sort of say I wouldn't make the videos if people didn't watch them, because I obviously did that at the start, but it's really nice that people do take time out to click the sub button and yeah, and listen to me waffle on about picking up old video games and stuff. So yeah, nice one. Right, okay, how do we do today? Did alright today at the booter, so we'll come to that in a minute. First off is a gift from a fellow tuber, Steve, and I'm going to get his numbers wrong. I don't know why people put numbers in it. Is it 1712 or something? I'll link him down below anyway. You have to give me a minute, guys, because I'm not sure if it's my hay fever or what, but my eyes are stinging like fucking buggery. Yeah, I think it's Steve 1712. Could be wrong, because I don't do numbers at the end of names. Anyway, Steve watched my video from last week about the mass system. Very kindly said, "I've got one of them manuals, mate. You can have it," and he sent it in the post. Dear Stu, one manual as requested. Well, I didn't request it, but I said I'm glad to take it off his hands. One manual as requested, fella. Keep up the great vids, Steve. P.S. And he's trying to one up Scotty at lots and lots and lots and lots of love. And he put a little smiley face. So Steve very kindly, and like I say, didn't have to do it, sent me submarine attack manual. So that's fucking awesome, because that's one less that I need to dig out for. I mean, I've got the game obviously, I'm just missing the manual, and a slight update to the mass system stuff. I messaged Cybersnake Jay, because obviously he's just starting off his mass system collection, and I noticed he'd got the games in them plastic sleeves. So I've messaged her, so which ones did you buy? Because obviously those that may know, may not know, might not even care. I bought a load, and the fucking things kept splitting. So I thought I bought the wrong ones, the wrong type, etc. And he said, "I bought these." I looked at them and thought, there might be a different brand to the ones I had. So I bought them. Turned up, the fucking same ones. I was like, no, they're the same ones. But then Jay sort of said to me, they're really tight fit. Yeah, so I persevered. And there's definitely a technique, there's a knack to getting these in there, and obviously I was just too fucking hand-fisted. But yeah, so essentially, I've now got the majority of my games in these little sleeves. I know someone sort of saying before about condensation stuff, but I had noticed on a lot of them there is like a little gap there, so I'm hoping that will allow it to breathe. So we'll see. Yeah, and because I've got shitloads of these fucking things, I've put in all cube games in there as well, and it's fucking long ass process, Jesus Christ. And with a floor full of, if anyone who's done it, Jay will know, the little fucking pull off strips, they're like so thin and transparent, they're fucking everywhere, bastard things. So anyway, yeah, so Steve, awesome, check Steve's channel out, does a lot of pickup videos, as we all do. Excuse me. Bits that he's found, car booting and that, and then him ranting at his kids in the background. It's quite funny, quite amusing, with his Welsh accent. But anyway, so yeah, cracking stuff. Nice one, Steve. If anyone else has got any of them manuals and they want to, you know, send them over, great. If they want a couple of quid, fine, let me know. It just saves me buying the whole game again, which hopefully once I get the remaining 4 games, I may have to resort to if I really wanted to. But we'll see. Anyway. One pickup from eBay. I've seen this for a really good. I've been looking out for this for ages, and it always goes for a good old lick in terms of money. Not mega expensive, but my tight ass. I don't want to pay a lot of money. So I've seen this on a. What was it? Buy it now? Did I win on a bid? Oh, I might win on a bid actually, for a couple of quid, I think. Listed as good. So I was like, great, yeah, I'll take that. Turns up. Anyway, I'll show you the game. Rambo 3. On the Mega Drive. So listed as good. Good says it's got the manual, blah blah blah, this, that and the other. So there's no fucking manual. And okay, to the seller, there was a second picture I think they might have added. I can't remember though. We showed it, but I just went off the fact that it said good. Not only that, what really pissed me off was the actual fucking cover things come away. So, I mean, I haven't got any spare Mega Drive cases. I don't think. I'll have to check in the garage. I might have one. But I just messaged the seller and said, look, you listed it as good, which in eBay's terms says there's a manual. There's no manual. Okay, fine. So, but the real thing is I'm going to have to source another case because the front's ripped off. And they knew it as well, kind of thing. And to be fair to them, they just went, there's your money back. Which I wasn't asking for. I was just, you know, give me £2 back and I can go and buy an empty case kind of thing. But no, oh yeah, and well, the case is fucked anyway, so it's cracked at the bottom there as well. But yeah, they sent the money back, so can't argue with that. But they should fucking watch what's, you know, you can't just go chucking stuff up there and not, you got to think about what you're doing. So that was that. Right. Oh yeah. Where did that one from? That one is from that lot. So I picked a few bits up from charity shops. Excuse me. I'm sure my A feeds kick back in, you know. And crap converters again. A couple of games there. 20. Oh, yeah. This is weird. The PS2 games now are 20p, and I'm sure their PS1 games are 25p. But anyway, there's got two games there, 20p each. It's 20p, I'm not going to leave them. I don't care. One of them I'm pretty sure I haven't got. The other one I knew I had, and I think I mentioned this last week about it. I've never seen it as Black Label. And sure enough, managed to see it. So I picked up Ratchet and Clank. Now this didn't have its instructions, but the one I had, even though it's platinum, had the thingy Black Label manual. There you go, look, 20p. And then the other one, just because it was the only other one that was complete, is Ghost Recon Jungle Storm. To be honest, it's probably not one I see much about. And again, that was only 20p. So yeah, nothing amazing. And same, so charity shop wise, nothing amazing here, guys, at all. But it was just that you're gonna laugh. But I thought I seen these. Excuse me, Gordon Bennett. I seen these and I just thought for the price, I'm just gonna get them. Excuse me a minute. Oh God. Right. So I'm just gonna get them because I've got it's done them. And my mate John was banging on about these last year at Replay. He entered the competition. Again, I've mentioned it. Pro Evolution. And he was banging on about fucking Pro Evolution games. I'm going to get them all, blah blah blah. And I've seen these in there, and they were about, I think there's 45p each. And I just went, fuck it, I'll have the lot. Now I've chucked a few others in. So one's a note, if you like, that are not sports, is Warriors of Might and Magic, which I do need, all complete. This one I've got. So if anyone's interested in this, let me know. Peter Pan, The Legend of Neverland. Looks a really nice game actually. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that. I've picked that up before. Like I said, I've got it. So the others, it's just oh, hang on, sorry. And Old Leisure Suit Larry. I think that's crap. I think it's not. It's nowhere near like the Amiga ones. So the rest is just all sport. But I think it's literally the whole of the fucking Pro Evo. Oh, there's a couple of wrestling as well. So I don't really know what order these go in, so I'm just going to assume it's something like this. So Pro Evo 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 2008. So that was that lot. Couple of wrestling games. Oh, these are all complete in really nice nick as well. So like I say, look, 45p, look. SmackDown versus Raw. SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. And SmackDown Shoot Your Mouth. Shoot your mouth. Shoot your fucking north and south. And then, I don't know why I said that. Then some PlayStation games. Again, pick these up partly for the cases. One or two I've got. This one in particular. Again, it's one that seems to evade me. So I've kind of half got it, if you like. I've got it platinum, sorry, but I haven't got it Black Label. It's Crash Bandicoot 2 Quartet Strikes Back in one of them weird funky little, and it's got like a demo thing. Hang on, I'll show you. It lifts up, there's like another demo disc behind it. Again, these are only like, I think it was 10 quid for all of this all chucked in. Wrecking Crew, which you complete, I think I might have that. Destruction Derby Raw, I've definitely got that. Some of these are missing manuals and stuff. Carmageddon on an exclusive label. But that is, and it's got all, actually these ones, the exclusive ones do have the black label, so if you've got the front to that game there. Test Drive 4x4, and a Platinum Crash Bandicoot which is missing the insert. So it's got the manual, but it's just no insert. So any of the duplicates that anyone's, you know, interested in, let me know. So you can just make a, you know, especially the Crash Bandicoot if you've got an insert knocking about, or the Carmageddon if you've got a black label front cover, full game. Right, is that it? That's it. Right, Tales from the Booter. Fucking what a day today. It was lizard free, so I don't know, maybe they've found a new home. They did turn up again later on, so I'm guessing they've found another booter to go to, and then just turn up to this one once they're done, because they end up coming a bit later, which suits me fine. I can go around and pick up all the fat PS2s, because that's seemingly what they do anyway. Right, how do we get on? Where do we start first? Right, this is how I knew that they weren't there. There was a chap, young lad, with his dad. Sitting straight away at the front. So I thought the lizard, and say it was the first store, so I knew the lizards hadn't been there. Excuse me. Or was it that? No, I'm lying. I didn't get this first. I got these couple of games first. Let me just sort these out. I've got 2 games, didn't I? Got them 2. That's right. Right, I got these 2 games. There's a chap there, he didn't have a table, just had like a mat on the floor with a plastic tub full of PS2 games. I picked out, there wasn't anything spectacular. He wanted £1 each, which is fine. I picked out one that I couldn't remember if I had or not, and then the other one, I'm sure one of the guys on here collects this type of genre or whatever. I don't know what I talked about. Anyway, the one I think I might need, it's got no manual unfortunately. Superman Shadow of Apocalypse. Oh yeah, no manual. And the other one is Tom and Jerry War of the Whiskers. I'm pretty sure I've got this. This one is complete. I can't remember what the chap's name is now. He always says to me finding the Tom and Jerry stuff. His camera's broke at the minute. Fucking hell. I should know his name. Sorry. Apologies. He'll know who he is. He might already have it. Right, anyway, so back to what I was talking about. Seen us at the front of the lad's store. He's there with his dad. And to be fair, he wasn't one of these sort of kids that was looking to his dad. His dad just let him get on with it. Asked the man which he was looking for it. He did the usual, I don't know, what do you think? And I was like, look through it. And he had like a fucking steering wheel and all that shit. I was like, man, I don't want the steering wheel. And his dad did come over then. And he laughed. I went, no one wants a steering wheel. And he sort of had a bit of a laugh and a giggle about it. And I got a bit confused initially because I gave him a price and I just thought it was just for one thing, and he sort of called me back and said, oh, you forgot the other thing. I was like, oh, okay, fine. So it's not a great deal, don't get me wrong, it's not like, woo, whatever, but it's not bad. So I said to him how much you're looking for it, I don't know, and I said, okay, £5. And he was like, oh, I was hoping for a bit more than that. I went, fucking hell, cool. I said, I can't buy and sell it. So he said, oh, meet me halfway then, it's £7.50. I think he said a 10 off, so I can't remember. He said £7.50 anyway. I got a bonus. So for £7.50, I thought I'd bought a boxed PS2. And to be fair, it's not one of the boxes that I see a lot of. But I don't think I've even got a fat box PS2. No, I haven't. I've got slim, but not fat. So that's a nice one. And to be fair, I didn't even really look inside it. I just looked, made sure it was in there and stuff, because I've got PS2s. I was only buying it for the box and stuff. It's got 2 controllers, you've seen all the controllers. And then it's actually got a couple of games. It's got power. Fucking couple of games, like, now good here. Disney's Dinosaurs and Scooby-Doo, right, whatever. And then would you fucking Adam and Eve it, right? The amount of times I bought this bastard fucking game, and then I ended up with 2 fucking copies of Liberty City Stories. That game is destined to fucking haunt me. I'm telling you. So yeah, so I sort of got that and thought, yeah, no, not bad. Quite happy with that because I haven't got a boxed PS2. He then sort of called me back, like I say, he was like, mate, you forgot this. I was like, oh, okay. And what he had, because he was just getting, I think he just wanted rid. In a little carry bag next to it was just like a little slim PS1 with a controller, and then I say nothing useful for the cases, if nothing else. What game was that? Driver. The one with the ripped things, Driver. But yeah, I mean, some of these I've got, but they're nice cases. A lot of the cases are all intact, so yeah, I wasn't expecting to have them, so sorted. Right. That's all that shite. What do we get next? Random, another copy of a guy was selling a few Wii games. Oh God, like the party ones and all that shit. So I was doing the pilot in the table, and I just happened to sort of amateur games £2. Seeing this at the bottom, I was like, that's the only one I'm having. So I've got another copy of Super Paper Mario. No one's interested in the last one, but it's there again anyway. In fine condition. Now I'm going to get confused now about what I've got. I've picked up some PS2 games, and I can't remember which come from where, so I'll just show them. This one I picked, I couldn't remember if I had it or not. It hasn't got the manual. Ultimate Spider-Man. Now this one, again, I've seen this before. This one's missing the manual as well, and I think it had like, there's something wrong with it last time. It scratched a fuck. I can't remember if I bought it, but I keep seeing it because someone said to me it's like Road Rash on BMXs, and it's downhill domination. I've probably got that. Cracker without the manual. Again, I'm not sure because I get confused and I forget which ones I've got. Metal Slug 3, no manual. This one I don't see at all, hence why I picked it up. It's Whiplash, that's complete. This one definitely got, so this is up for trade if anyone's interested, or sale or whatever. Is Kingdom Hearts Platinum. So that's them. Again, I think they're like £1 each, if that. Where did I get that one from? Ah, yeah. That's with that. Right. So I'm getting a bit confused. Picked up, found Spidey in the back of someone's car. Not through the window. Through the boot, but not while I was in the boot, like literally. And the guy didn't even know he had them. And he's like, fucking hell, you got good eyes. So I got these for £3. No, £2.50. Wanted £1 each. I cheekily sort of said, oh, he's doing £2.50. He said, yeah. So this one I've got, I'm pretty sure, is Bobble Evolution. I'm not sure about this one. Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast. And the one I was definitely chuffed to get is Capcom Classics Reloaded. All complete, all in really nice condition. So that was a nice bonus. Funny story, because I know some of us do like a story. The chap that I know that buys like bongos and guitars and electronic keyboards and all that kind of stuff, he buys the old games as well. He got pissed off at me with one thing. I'll show you that towards the end. But yeah, he was talking to obviously someone that he knows in the car boot world or whatever, and they sort of said that another car boot there'd been a fight, and I'd sort of overheard like what she was sort of saying to him, but very, very briefly. So I called him like caught up with him and just sort of said, oh, what's all that about? So apparently, at this particular car boot, there's a chap there who was, you know, unloading his car, and all these Asians, as a certain demographic of people tend to do this, were in his boot pulling stuff out, and he'd asked them a couple of times to basically fuck off, let me get the stuff out, and they kept on doing it. So fair play to the guy, he fucking turned around and apparently beat the shit out of one of them. So all hell broke loose. So there you go. The boot was bite back. So that'll learn you. And I say, I don't jump in people's boots. I do ask people as they're unpacking if they've got any games, and that's as far as I'll go. But yeah, I mean, I've seen Rich King Retro, and I think he showed some footage where he was talking about it, where they do that, and that's just fucking not on. And I'd seen it a few weeks back. I remember saying to you, like, they wouldn't let people unpack stuff. There's almost like unpacking it, sort of, in the boot. But this guy just thought enough's enough, fuck that, and just beat the fuck out of one of them. So fair play to you. I thought I'd share that with you. Right. Got this. I missed out on, what was it? It was it number 2? Lego Superheroes. What am I talking about? Lego DC Batman, whatever you call it. Number 2 on the PS3, and Lord of the Rings, Lego Lord of the Rings. There's a guy there, fucking with his phone, scanning the barcodes to see what they're worth. That's not a collector, for fuck. That's not even a proper fucking reseller. You should know your prices. Walking around with a fucking iPhone. My phone barely fucking works. You need to know these stuff. But anyway, so I stood there waiting for him just to fucking put the things down, but he didn't. And I think he paid £7 for the pair, which is a bit of a... I mean, well, I probably would have paid it. Anyway, what I did pick up, which he obviously missed, is another boxed Wii peripheral. It's a black one with the additional Motion Plus. It's all there, all the packaging. It's been used, obviously, but the box is in, you know, really nice condition. And there we go. And I paid £2 for that. Was it £2? Yeah, I think he wanted £4. I said we do 2. Yeah. So, and then when he sort of said, because I bought this before the guy bought, just before he bought the PS3 games. So obviously he was open to haggle. Right. I'm just trying to think the best way of doing this. This item wasn't... Actually, I'll come back to that. Right. From one of the traders. That sort of say hello, just speak to him. Picked this up for £1. So he's done me a deal. He always like sorts me out a little bit. I have got this game, but I haven't got it with all its component parts. So for £1, I picked up Aero Wings. So I've got the disc, and I think I've got the manual, but I haven't got the insert or the back cover. And I've got a spare Dreamcast one. So I've got that for £1. It's a case of 4, if that was alright. Picked this up for £2.50. It's battered. It needs a clean. I think once it's cleaned up, it won't look too bad. And for £2.50, thought it'd be alright just as a tester or whatever. It's just a shame it's in such a battered condition. It's Advanced SP Nintendo. I've got one of these already in a lot better condition. It's more, I think it's more grime than anything else, but as you can sort of see, it's not in the best of nick. But I mean, if anyone's interested, then, you know, let me know. It does work, I think. He said it. I mean, he said it works, charged or whatever. But it comes with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team. So it's probably worth £2 on its own. But if anyone's interested in this, I can always whack a charger in it, charge it up, and just double check. But otherwise, like I say, I'll just clean it up and keep it for myself as a spare unit. And that was, I think it's £2, £2.50, something like that. This is a good find. Young girl and mum. Got any games? Blah blah blah. Oh, I think I've got an old Game Boy. It's only got one game, so I'll have a look. So and I even asked her how much she wants it. I don't know, £1. So for £1, absolute fucking steal. I've got a great purple grapefruit or grape crush. I can't remember. I forget the names of these now. Game Boy Color. And with the back, And with, as you can see or not see, is a copy of Pokemon Red. Fire Red. So for £1. Barginius. Right, we've got a couple of items left now. I'll leave them till second from last-ish. This was not my finest hour on this. There's a lady with a partner and a mum. They had 2 stools between them. What did he have? He had some DVDs. I think he had like 1 or 2 PlayStation games. That was it. And I just happened to ask him. They'd all like near enough set up. I said, "Oh, are these all the only games you've got?" And he went, "Oh no, we've got some other stuff." And he asked his missus. He said, "Oh, where's the Game Boy?" Because I said to him about the older stuff. He said, "Oh, like what a game, like a Nintendo?" I said, "Yeah, so we've got a Game Boy with some games." So yeah, I'll have a look at that. So she went off to the car, got them out, and in the box there wasn't actually a boxed, in really good condition, blue DS Lite. There was a red PSP Street, I want to say, and they had some games with it, but I mean they were asking like really high prices, like the PSP Street red thing. A couple of games that wasn't in boxes; they were just the actual UMD discs, like £70. They wanted 40 or 45 quid for the DS, so they sort of knew their prices, kind of thing, yeah. But she had this particular item, which was the Game Boy, which I mentioned. I had a quick look at it in terms of the Game Boy. She said, "Oh, there's like 17 games in there," and she wanted like fucking 20 quid. And I was like, "Okay, that's way too high." I got it down at the end. I think I paid £11. And I fucked up because I didn't check to see if there was a charger, which is not, which is no big deal. But if there'd been a charger with it, it wouldn't have been that bad. But I'll show you it anyway. It comes in like a nice little pouch, to be fair. And you know, there were these sort of sellers that obviously these have come from, they've been looked after, kind of thing, and a decent home. So it's obligatory scratches that you get on these things, but the screen and all that's fine. Yeah, they're not been abused or anything like that. Game in the back. See this, as soon as I checked this, I thought this is going downhill. None of these are really any good. So as you can see, now I don't know if these are all the knockoffs. I haven't opened any of the carts. I'm guessing any time I see American fucking games like that, I just think knockoff. Because there's no other point. There's no, like I say, there's a lot of games. You can hear them. There is a lot of games, but there ain't much. There ain't much. I don't think that's worth showing them. Spyro, fucking. No, they're all shit. I mean, that one. Maybe that. Let me just try and sort some of them out. Yeah, not my finest hour on this one, guys. So, games of note, if that's the right word. Danny Phantom, the Ultimate Enemy. Again, I don't know if Incredible Hulk. This is quite interesting, although it looks absolutely fucked actually, so I forget that. It was a 69 in one, but I think the pins are fucked. Turtles 2 Battle Nexus, which could be quite good. And the only one that looks like it's bloody original, but even then I can't tell that much, is Sonic Pinball Party. No, it's a knockoff. Okay. So, yeah. Basically what happened was, when I'd sort of asked her about that, fucking stall got swarmed. So I was trying to sort of haggle with this, and I could just, and I don't know if, I'm guessing, I went back and the PSP like weren't there, so people snapped them all up. Because I say they were looked after. So I kind of just, oh, I'll give you 11 quid, and I just didn't think, fucked up. I mean, if I can sell the SP with that, some of them shit games and get my money back, I'll be happy, to be honest. Because there ain't much there. I'll just be chucking. Some of you guys, if you do trades with me, you may be having a couple of American SP games chucked in as Bruce's, because I just no good to me. Okay, now. Excuse me. Right. Yeah. Not my finest hour on that. I did alright on this next lot though. I'll show you. Lady turned up a bit later. In Booterland anyway. And I noticed all I seen was a couple of PS2 games on in the box. Excuse me. Just shitloads of DVDs. Shitloads. And she was one of these ones that was completely disjointed. Boxes of stuff all over the place and stuff. And honestly, I think I was probably one of the first people to get to sort of have a look through the stuff. Because again, it was just like, as I sort of just finished buying this, it was just like fucking the loci descended. So I'd seen the PSP stuff, and I didn't even notice that there was a console underneath. So I looked through the games that weren't anything great, except for one. Again, all I do is look for the stuff that I don't normally see. Asked around, I hadn't seen the console. Oh, right, how much are your games? I think she said like 150. All the games are 150. Right, bonus. What about the machine? And she was getting completely distracted. She said, oh, I don't know, £5. Fine. So I looked through. Then underneath to the right, underneath some DVDs, there's some 360 games. And I said, oh, all the games 150. Yeah, fine. That's it. So, I got all this for a tenner. So what she sort of said initially was a nice silver slim PS2 for £5. I've got all the hookups, make sure I've got all the AV leads and stuff like that, and control stuff. Again, I'll just, you know, if needs be, I'll move it on. I'll make my money on it if someone's interested in it. So it's not a great game. Mainly like just picked up for the kids and stuff. But it's Dinosaur Adventure. Okay, it's not one I see. It's all complete. It's all there. And then some of the 360 games. So PS2, that game, and all these games for a tenner. Mirror's Edge, these are all complete. Fear 2, Just Cause 2, Dirt 3, Oblivion, which is complete with all the map, and Batman Arkham Asylum, but no manual. So yeah, I doubt I'm going to probably keep much. Mirror's Edge I might actually keep, but the rest will just be moved on, CX fodder or whatever. So that weren't a bad find there. Right, last two items and I'm going to let you go. So I'll show you I'll show the item that my mate was pissed off at me about. He went, you fucker, I'd seen that from the distance. I seen you back at the table and knew you'd bought it. Completely random. The guy was selling, I think his wife was selling like handmade fucking ornaments or jewellery or some shit. And he literally just put this on the table as I walked past. Because all normally, you know, you sort of have that peripheral vision, and it's like, yeah, that ain't gonna do anything. And just seeing it, boom, like, what the fuck? Completely out of norm. And, so I was like, oh, how much is that? He was like, wow, I was asking 15, which isn't a bad price. You know, it's all in there. It's all in there. Because it's just been in the loft. It's just been in the loft. And I sort of said to him, oh, there's no tape deck, and this kind of like trying to. He goes, oh, they didn't come with tape deck. So he kind of knew. Fair play to him. So I've got him down to £12 for this item. It is a Specky Plus, a ZX Spectrum Plus, and again for its age, you know, this box ain't half bad. I'll just quickly show you inside. It's got all the styrofoams all still in there as well. So just seems to be on a bloody box system run at the minute. Look, it's all there. Look at that. What that is. It's got the power supply. It's got a Kempston joystick adapter, which I know are quite hard to find actually. It's got some of this shit. Let's go a quick look. I don't know what's meant to be underneath the bottom of it, but go. And there's a little Kempston joystick. But you know, these can be quite hard to get hold of. I remember having one of these as a kid. We had a rubber key 48K. And these things always used to not sit properly, you had to wiggle it, and the connector weren't right, and it's a right fucking faffing a nightmare. So yeah, I got that for, say, about 11, I think he wanted 50 and I got 11 quid or something like that. And I just sort of said to him, look, I'm taking all the risk here, it might not work, and this, that and the other. And he just kept saying to me, I've got it down from the loft, I've got it down from the loft. Yeah, whatever, but I still don't know if it fucking works. Get that in there more. Right, once that in, away. So that, on its own, would have been a good finale, if you like. But it doesn't end there. Right, last little pile of games. I didn't get these weren't a steal. Again, people unpacking, husband and wife, just happened to ask, I mean I think they were doing clothes. I happened to ask them, you got any old video game, blah blah. Oh, what do you mean by, what do you mean old video games? I said, old stuff. He goes, what, Nintendo and that? I said, yeah, fine. Pulls out this box, and he was very jumpy. He was very nervous. And essentially, these were his sons, and his son had given strict orders. Always give me strict orders. I can't sell them for any less than this, that, and the other. And he was fucking ranting on about something. I was just looking through the games, so I picked through the ones I wanted. He had like some PS2 stuff, all sports shit and all that kind of crap. And he went, oh, you've picked the ones. He said someone would buy them. I was like, fuck's sake, right. And he kept going on about Magpie, and I was like, I didn't know what he meant. And at first, I thought he was saying that because like when anyone's got kids, when you sort all the toys out, they're like fucking magpies. They go and steal bits. You put a pile there, you're going to get rid of, and they pull stuff out. And that's what I thought he was on about. I said, oh, what was he taking games back out? And he looked at me like weird. I was like Magpie. He goes, no. He's going to sell them to Magpie. And I was like, Magpie. And then he clicked, he's on about music, Magpie, the fucking rip-off online thing. I was like, oh, right. Okay, so this is not... Initially, when he was sort of saying he was after a certain price, I thought, fucking hell, here we go. Then he sort of said this fucking shit-ass website. I thought, right, that's not too bad. So... I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. And I sort of said to him, like, 20 quid. God. And he was trying to add up. And he admittedly said it's too early in the morning. So why are you even trying to add up then? Just fucking take the money. So we agreed on, I think, 22 or 21 or 22, something like that anyway. Some of these are duplicates, for sure. But there's no fucking way I was leaving them there. I'll tell you that much. So, for 22 quid, I picked up these first 3 I definitely have got. I'm pretty sure I've got this one, but I'll double check just in case. But I'm pretty sure I've got it. Excuse me. Mario Slam Basketball with the points, all complete. That one I'm definitely sure I've got. This one I know I definitely got. Super Mario Brothers. Again with the points that have not been used. So I'm guessing none of the points have been used. This is a crack at Pokemon Pearl. This is the one I'm pretty sure I've got, but I'll double check. Again with the points that look to have been used, but judging by the fact that the other ones haven't, I don't know. And then some 4 advanced games. This one, did I pick up from my mate? I can't remember. You know, when I bought all their other GameCube games and stuff like that. Anyway, Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2. Now, the only problem with these advanced ones are missing all the trays. There's no internals, but they've got all the instructions and the games there. Pokemon Sapphire, I think I'm missing this one boxed and complete. Pokemon Ruby, and Wario Land 4. So for, like I say, 22 quid. There we go. So that's about it. One last thing, and I don't know why, I just did it just to wind this fucker up. There's an old boy there, he had a Game Boy Advance, the Glacial one, he had a couple of games, a couple of nice alright games. I sort of said to him, how much is your game? And he went, 10 quid. I was like, 10 quid? Sort of thing, having a laugh. I think he had about 4 or 5 games. I went, £10. I went, fucking hell. So like, he goes, well, how much did you think? I said, well, a fiver. He went, a fiver? You're having a laugh, you must be joking. I said, I am not joking, sir, I'm deadly serious. And I can hear all the other people in the store like fucking laughing. I mean, I had no intent, I ain't going to pay £10 for a Game Boy Advance, I got no fucking chance. But there you go. It made me laugh and I walked away laughing. So, take it easy, YouTube. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.